Yo, it's good. Welcome to the Looney Bin. Welcome to the Looney. Tonight we have a special guest, and her name is Kaylin, and she happens to be my best friend, so she came here tonight to co-host with me. So I hope y'all tap in and get into her. We got some burgers over here. Don't mind my bun; it's a little burnt. I like mine like that. We got some burgers over here. We got some chips. We got some drinks, and we're gonna get into it tonight. So get you a seat, have a seat, and get into it.
Have a seat, have a seat.
Welcome to the Looney Bin. Have a seat, have a seat.
We here to get into some things, some tea. Might mess around and eat, cook together, get it together. What's tea? Dirty Harry segment, mental health series. A word from Jenny Allure. Word. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, we back. We back on the stream. What's good? What's good? We got us some burgers, so we're gonna get right into it because I'm gonna let you know right now there's a gnat in here, and it's not about to get my burger. It's gonna have to fight me. Okay, it's gonna have to fight me for my burger. So we're gonna get into it. Say a little grace. Dear God, thank you for this delicious meal we're about to receive. Please bless this food in your name. We pray. Amen. Amen. All right, we good. All right, so we about to eat. I'm gonna get me some chips. I want some of these.
So, the first thing that we had mentioned talking about was a mental health topic. Super important.
The mental health series.
Yeah.
So we always get into the mental health series first. Y'all know how we do on this channel. So with this channel, the mental health series, we're gonna ask you guys. Hold on, let me pull the comments up. I'm sorry. What's good, Gons? What's good? Okay, so with the mental health series, we're gonna ask y'all to put in the chat from 1 through 5. How are you doing today? How are you doing today from 1 through 5? And if you want to cover this while we're talking. But yeah, how are you doing today from 1 through 5? 5 being the worst. Hey Lexi, how are you doing? Thank you for checking into the Looney Bin tonight.
Hello, Lexi.
This is Kaylin. This is my best friend, you guys. So she came to check into the Looney Bin and co-host with me tonight. And we're definitely doing a mukbang. Y'all both said 3. That's wild. Okay, so 1 being the best and 5 being the worst, and you both said 3. So what are some of your struggles right now? I mean, some of us might feel the same way. So let us know. And if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna get into this burger a little bit too while we talking.
If you're munching, I'm munching. I've been trying to munch for like 20 minutes, and I keep reaching. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's the one. Dealing with rejection. I'm trying to give back to my community, but I don't think people see my efforts. Oh man, I feel that one. So you said dealing with rejection. And what way you're dealing with rejection? And what part of life? I know you're an artist too. So do you feel like it's in music? Literally, I'm giving away free things daily and no one is paying attention. Yeah. I feel the same way. You know, when I had a lawyer trivia going on, I'm telling you, nobody was biting for real. And it's just like, dang, what the fuck? Nobody wants free money? You know what I'm saying? And then when it stops, I get asked about it. And I'm like, why are you asking me about lawyer trivia? When I had it, you wasn't playing. Love life. We're gonna have to get in there. Hold on.
Are you saying you would always answer late as fuck to the people that you're giving things free to, or you're answering late because you're giving them free? I'm trying to understand, because at the end of the day, do you said, what does she do now?
She trying to give back to the community.
Trivia. Okay.
Oh yeah. You would after somebody already won.
Okay.
So basically, with guns, you said starting a new chapter. Music is going great, but transitioning to being on my own, and that's okay. Now I understand. So basically, he was in a relationship, and now he's out of it, and he's trying to date again, and he's dealing with rejection. We get it now.
All right. Look, I'm gonna tell you some advice that everyone hears, but I promise you, I'm a walking example of it. Pour all the love you want to give to somebody else into yourself, and I promise you, they will come to you. You won't have to go to them, they will come to you.
Yeah.
Because when you give yourself love, you give yourself stability and structure within yourself away from somebody else. Like, you can walk anywhere and you'll have it with inside of you, and that shows. Like, people see that. So if you pour that into yourself and find your own identity, if you haven't already, and just amplify it, it's going to connect with those that want that, and they're going to come to you. So
I second that. Well, I third that because Lexi second that. Yeah. So basically, what she's saying is just get yourself right within, and once you do that, the right people will gravitate towards you, and you won't have to deal with rejection because what you want is going to find you because they want the same thing. You know, what you're looking for is looking for you, but right now you can't look for it. You got to work on you, and maybe that's why you're dealing with rejection because it's the universe telling you, hey, this person's not for you, or it's looking out for them and saying, hey, this person's not for you, you know. So that's what you got to do sometimes. Figure out who you want to be, and your spirit will attract the right. Yeah, there you go. That's the one right there. I'm gonna bite this burger. I'm sorry, I'm hungry, and I told y'all this was a mukbang. So, these homemade burgers.
11 years, not easy. Things y'all hop and sham.
I got you. It hit me.
I was like, trying to understand.
You said hot me, Shan.
I was trying to understand. I was like, okay.
No, you go. We got you.
Right,
Thank you for checking into the Looney Bam.
Thanks for having you. We're glad to have you.
For real. Let me tell y'all something about this burger right now. We're fucking it up like that because it's really that good. You can't go wrong with a homemade burger. Now you can go to In-N-Out, you go cook out, go wherever. But you can't go wrong with a homemade burger. Okay.
Really can't.
You can control the juiciness. You know it's real beef.
And you know that they don't really control the juiciness.
They don't control it?
When they're control, like, you know, when they're like doing the chains, they're just throwing them on there real quick. Some of them get burned, and then you juice all the stuff out, and they get frozen and whatnot.
They be,
Good is good.
By the time they get to the factories, they already be like just frozen slosh. Like, we don't want that. I want my cattle hung upside down, smack that ass a little bit, and then let it lead, let it drain, then cut it up perfectly, and package it up and give it to me. That's how I like it.
I'm glad you know what you want.
Damn,
cool?
Peter would never with this string.
It's okay.
They would never.
It's okay. So, this is one on the topic. Mental health what they don't teach in schools. This gets me every time I think about it, because you don't think about this stuff when you're growing up. You just do what everyone tells you to do, and then they throw you out into the adult world, and you're like, nothing is working.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong.
Exactly.
And it's because they teach you stuff that you would need to know. I don't know, if you went into that field. Like, biology is good to know to a certain extent. Other things don't really matter. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's my opinion. But the thing is about it all, I think I lost my train of thought, but I'm going to continue going.
It's okay. It happens to me all the time. You know what I do? I cut it. I cut it in editing.
Anywho.
You'll be fine. They still love you. I promise. They'll be back.
What I'm trying to get at is as far as like healing. Oh, because they don't teach you this stuff in schools. Exactly where I was going. Okay. They don't teach you this stuff in schools. Your brain is in your body, right? Mm-hmm. So what you think is going to be connected to your body. Mm-hmm. They don't tell you that in school. So if you have internalized trauma, and trauma is anything that disrupts your nervous system to create a history of remembering whatever happened in that. Mm-hmm. So it can be something as traumatic as over war, like PTSD, or it can be something even smaller, like childhood, because that's still traumatic, you know?
Right.
So if you have internalized trauma from whatever reason, and you're not trying to process through it, you're not trying to fix it or go through it or understand where it comes from, it's going to manifest into your body a different way, right? So you might start getting headaches, or you might start getting creaky joints. You might have to go to the bathroom more times than usual. It can even lead to things even as serious as cancer. And
damn,
I can't think of the other thing. Shoot, I can't think of that. But just other things, autoimmune. Into autoimmune and other things. Because you're just internalizing, and it's just not good for your body.
It's not.
But that all goes hand in hand. So your body's not doing well, of course your mental health's not going to do very well. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot to think about.
It is. I'm sorry, guys. I have to take a drink because I just messed that food up. I did, and I'm going to take over so she can enjoy her food. Okay. So basically, with toxic relationships and things like that, and we talk about that all the time on this channel. We talk about, we start the channel off with we start the episodes off with the mental health series, and basically I tell you guys all the time, like she said, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You cannot radiate any energy but what you are radiating. Like, you can't fake energy. That's something you can't fake. You can smile all day at everybody and this, that, and the third and seem like this bright person, but deep down inside, you're dying. Like, people's gonna pick up on that. People that are empaths will pick up on that. They'll be like, okay, something's not right with this person. This person's off a little bit. Yes, they seem happy, but that's not the case. There's just something I can't put my finger on. And so empaths kind of find you, or you find them. You ever meet a person where you just meet them and you can't stop talking to them? Like, you cannot stop talking to them and they're a stranger. That's because you met an empath that can feel your energy and they can read it. And they feel drawn to you enough to tell you, hey, I do feel this energy, and I have an ear to listen because I know you have something to say. And nobody else is going to be able to hear it the way I'm going to be able to hear it. I met a woman like that when I was in Maryland. I didn't know her from a can of paint, but she literally came up to my table. She talked to me for like 2 hours. And I'm talking, she was standing up. And she was an older woman. And she had went through so much. She had cancer and she had to get her nose done like 3 different times because she had cancer in her nose. And she had a cataract in one eye. She had to get her eye replaced. It was a lot. I know her whole life story. I know her and her son's life stories. Like, I know everything. I know how she feel about politics. I know everything. I can tell you everything about this woman. And I met her on one occasion. But she felt drawn to me. And she felt like she wanted to just keep talking and letting and opening up. And that's why I feel like the Looney Bin is perfect for me, because I'm an empath. But empaths also want to be able to let others feel what they feel. So that's why we open up so much, because we're like, there's somebody out there that feels this way. I can't reach out and touch them, but if I have a platform, I'm gonna let them know how I feel, and maybe somebody else feel like that too. And by the way, if you're in this chat right now, can you please share this live and heart it, please? Can you heart this live and share it? Push us into the algorithm. Thank you. But yeah, so as far as that goes, yeah, that's all I have for the mental health series tonight. Facts. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Like I said, this was a mukbang. So usually in mukbangs, when people eat, they take their time. They spread the food, like they don't, you know what I mean? But we kind of fucked our food up fast, you know what I'm saying? So now we digested and all that. Like, y'all gonna have to chill on us for real tonight, because we you know what I'm saying? But hold on, I got something for y'all right now. Let me tell you something. Heart this live if you're watching it. And another thing, if you submitted to the Spotify playlist and you're not on here yet, I need you to share this live. And if you are on here, I need you to share it too. Thank you. I need that. One sec, babe. I'm about to put us on commercial real quick. Like 5 seconds for one song. Because that burger, there's no way I threw that down my chute like that. Like, there's no fucking way.
Dude,
that shit was so good and
it was
juicy.
So good though.
I'm trying to tell you, I'll be going crazy in the kitchen.
Like,
I'm gonna do cooking videos once yours truly comes back, which is David. That's his rap name, yours truly, the poet. And so when he comes back, because you know he's a videographer too, he's gonna be able to catch my angles in the kitchen when I'm cooking that shit. So I'm gonna be doing cooking videos, and when I do cooking videos, I'm gonna put them in front of the mukbang.
Okay.
So it's gonna be dope. Watch. All right, so let me shuffle this and let something play.
Are you working right now?
Hold on, because
Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Well, excuse me for carrying in. You've been so arrogant, such an embarrassment. Yes, that was merited. Answer my messages, question your recompense. Guess you your mother's kid, such an inheritance. Wish I was listening, back in my innocence. Paid more attention in, if I had better sense. Riches to reminisce, still in remembrance. Ladies and gentlemen, masculine, feminine. Bask in my sentiment, all in my feelings. I feel like I'm feeling. Call on my niggas, they tell me I'm bitching. And give me some bitches, get back to this pimping shit. But but I ain't hipping it. Faded, I'm tripping. Maybe I drifted. Maybe I'm wicked. Evil, I'm distant. Thought you was primitive. That was my ignorance. This was so imminent. Now I'm just thinking. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. What to do, look what it's coming to. Ponder the fact if the way I react even trouble you. Wrote you this letter on song or whatever. I guess I'm confronting you, dizzy, whatever. I wrote you this letter cause I'm seeing WW. Passionate, loving you, fucking you, cuddle you, hugging you, cuffing you up and you stuck and you. Look what it's coming to, dissing me, egging me. Look at the envy, pity me, give me a reason with sympathy. Look at me tripping, consistently calling you. Don't be acting like you miss kissing me, kiss some classic, get rid of me, literally. Don't be acting like we ain't got history. In the aftermath was all chemistry, physically feeling me, feeling me, feeling me, feeling me, feeling me, feeling me. I must be a joke to you, baby, it honestly tickled me. Jiminy Cricket, I'm bugging like what done got into me. You told me what's up, but I wasn't expecting on falling in love with you. You ain't in love with me, literally killing me, killing me. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Stone cold shit. Now you know that was some stone cold shit.
I tell a DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands. I tell a DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands. Top red on me looking like I'm on fire. This right here so dope, somebody show me the supplier. Shorty say she spin, she just kidding, she a liar. Heard her shit on Apple, but ain't nobody gon' buy it. Money in my hands, that's the plans on the mans. I do what I want, you do whatever you can. Shorty popping pussy while I'm popping rubber bands. I got goals, I got plans, use a bump, need a man. These bitches ain't in my league, I'm the one they wanna be. Rhea always doubting beats, how the fuck y'all sleep on me? Ballin' like the Mavericks, they like what happened. Tell a DJ play that trap shit, asses start clapping. Tell a DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands. I tell a DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands.
You can't speak to me unless you packing niggas. Bitches talking shit cause I ain't acting with them. Needing handouts, only God can give you. Bitch, go get it, ain't no feeling sorry. What you never been about it, baby, that's the issue. It's how be about it, I resolve the issue. If you think I'm playing, give your mouth some tissue. Cause you lay us out and everybody miss you. I've been getting money while you getting missions. Got you making music, turn you to a whistle. Yes, it's heavy, baby, hit you like a missile. I'm immaculate, I can never miss you. Hands in my pocket, took my check walk. And do my check walk, not a check talking. Cause I check talk, not a net stalking. I don't need niggas on my check dog. Nigga, you a pussy if you cat calling. I don't got a call, got the cats calling. Had to ram his ass cause he kept stalling. Since that nigga home, had the bass. When your nigga see me, got his face falling. I ain't answering, so why you keep calling? Bitches down bad, got the streets calling. Ain't no cap in my rap, bitch, I been
Tell a
ballin'.
DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands. I tell a DJ stop the track if it ain't me that's playing. So I be getting too much money to hear what you saying. That girl on fire like a lighter, go and get a fan. And I can't hang around no bitch if she ain't getting bands.
We back. Okay. We back. We had to take a commercial break because one, I had to pee, I'm drinking beer. And two, I had to pee, I'm drinking beer. Okay. So we're back.
A little bit. I can't. Like these chips, they're so bad for you, but they're so good.
I know.
I have to digest.
Let's talk about how food in America is so fucking expensive. The motherfucking good food, the food that's good for you and nutritional, is so expensive. But the trash is cheap.
You know, I could go into that,
Let's do it.
but I don't want to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
It's the government, man.
Man, fuck all that.
Man, it's the government.
It is. But at the same time, it's like, help. Send help. We out here dying right now.
They don't care. They're living high.
Like, let us get a little piece of the pie for a second.
They are worried about internal and national affairs, as well as the same types of affairs in their own lives. Okay,
Exactly.
They don't really care about us.
They don't.
Therefore,
And they're already wealthy. So it's like, who gives a shit about those poor people and what they eat and their water supply? And their bills are stacking up knowing that inflation is rising. Like, what?
you know what? I'm gonna get mad.
Like, seriously, like, let me tell y'all something about food stamps. Because I'm about to get into food stamps. Why is it that I know somebody, right, that makes more than a lot of people, and they get food stamps. They get a lot of food stamps. But when it comes to me, I make too much because I'm in the military. That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. At social services, y'all need to come on. Because I need a food stamp card. We hungry. We want food stamps. Okay? If y'all got to kick in whatever y'all kicked in before when the pandemic was going on, whatever y'all kicked in to where y'all were just giving out food stamps to people, kick it in again. Let it kick in again because we are hungry. We're hungry. We want some food. Okay? I don't understand why. Like, I'm going through it right now. I'm not going to lie to nobody. I'm going through it right now. Every day I call, they need a new document to prove this, that, and the third. No, we're not going to keep proving shit. I'm hungry. Do you want an x-ray of my belly? I am hungry. I mean it. Like, I've been looking for this lip gloss all day. All day.
Where was it?
Right there in my little cup where I keep my pens and stuff, my AirPod. I say AirPod because I only got one. I only got one. Hold on.
Are these topics?
Yes. No, these aren't topics. This is a game.
What is it?
So if you pick out of this bucket, we got to play the game. Hold on. Did we hit 30? Yep, we hit 30. All right, we're leaving this live and we're coming back. Bye.